War. War never changes. Ricky was just your average prospector, but you'd never know that if you asked him. Claiming he was known as Deadeye Ricky for his ability to shoot targets dead by hitting them in the eyes. He was a compulsive liar, always spinning stories about how awesome he was. This often got him into trouble, which led to his addiction to the chems Psycho. Once, when he got lost in Zion National Park, Ricky came across the body of another prospector. Along with the supplies this body had, he was wearing a strange device on his wrist with faded writing that said, Pip-Boy, along with a Vault-Tec jumpsuit with the number 22 written on the back. Ricky took these as his own, thinking nothing of them at the time. One day, the Pip-Boy in his wrist picked up a radio broadcast.
Howdy. My name is Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan boss for the Happy Trails Caravan Company. If you're hearing this, I have a job offer for you. Happy Trails is organizing an expedition north into Utah, off the Long 15, and we need people. We're looking for caravan guards, prospectors, couriers. If you're used to humping it across the waste, straight toward trouble, we want you. If you got a pit boy, we definitely want you.
Without listening to the rest of the message, Ricky followed the source of the frequency to the Northern Passage. It was here that he met Jed Masterson and proceeded to explain to the caravan boss all about how awesome he was. Jed could see right through his stories about being a hard-ass wasteland explorer who has killed everything from Yao Guai to super mutants, but Ricky did have a Pip-Boy, and the mapping data it provided would be valuable. He could always take it from Ricky and leave him behind if he became a problem. Ricky was sure that nothing could possibly go wrong. Until he walked in. The first thing Ricky noticed about this guy was his bright red hair and orange eyes. Was this guy even human? Some kind of mutant? This guy was also wearing a Vault-Tec jumpsuit, but his was more ragged and worn, and was modified with scraps from a suit of leather armor to provide better protection. The number on the back of his Vault suit was 101. Where in the hell in the wasteland was Vault 101? He walked right up to Jed Masterson and began to speak to him. Ricky overheard some of the conversation.
Wait a minute, I recognize you. Yeah, you're Alice McLafferty's rising star, ain't you? You sure you want to be here? McLafferty's non-competes are pretty rigid.
The man introduced himself to Jed Masterson as Blazer. Ricky wasn't impressed. That had to be a fake name. Jed explained to Blazer the reason Happy Trails was heading to Zion, the dangers on the path to Zion, and the weight limit. Ricky wasn't paying too much attention until Blazer somehow convinced Jed to raise the weight limit for him. What did he tell him? Damn, I wish I should have been listening to that. Blazer ended the conversation with Jed by asking him if he wanted to play a game of Caravan to pass the time. Ricky didn't own a card deck or even know how to play, but from what it sounded like, Jed had easily beaten Blazer. The red-headed man accepted his loss gracefully before going over and talking to Stella, one of the women hired to be a guard. Ricky had tried hitting on Stella before Blazer arrived and got blown off, but Blazer was just having a conversation with her about New Reno and some place Ricky had never heard of before called Caliente. Didn't even try to make a move on her or anything. What a loser. However, Ricky would soon change his tune about Blazer when it came his turn to talk to him.
You looking for trouble, bud? I got plenty to spare, so watch your ass around me.
Okay. Unwarranted hostility and general agitation. How long have you been an addict of Psycho?
Hey, fuck you! I didn't say nothing about using Psycho!
You do anything around here besides talk too much?
You want to know what I do, bud? Anything I fucking want. I'm one of a kind. I've been places, see, and done things. Lots of them. And when it's time to kill shit up, hell yeah, I'm a fucking storm of death. Something or someone make the mistake of crossing Ricky, I'll fucking Deadeye him, her, or it. In fact, that's my nickname. Deadeye Ricky. That's my name.
Deadeye, huh? How'd you get that nickname?
How you think? I shoot things in the eye. That's how good I am. Yeah, I'm that good. Why, once I got jumped by 3 death jaws. Except, actually, it was 4 of them. Imagine that! But I didn't panic. Because I never panic. What I did was become a storm of death. Shot every one of them monsters pop in the eye.
Death jaws, huh? I'm guessing you actually meant death claws?
No, you heard me right. Death jaws. They're like death claws, but bigger teeth. Or there was the time one of them Steel Brotherhood assholes made the mistake of messing with me. Last mistake he ever made.
Excuse me? Are you actually saying that you managed to kill a Brotherhood of Steel paladin?
What's it sound like I'm saying? If I was saying what you said I was saying, then yeah, I said it. I was walking along, minding my own, and up pops one of them Brotherhoods. He yells, "Hand over that laser rifle, asshole!" So I hand it over, just to make him think I'm scared. But really I'm not. I never am. Before he knows what hit him, I draw my 11mm machine gun and bam, bam, right through the eye slit in his helmet. DOA.
The eye slits of T-Series power armor are bulletproof. You wouldn't have been able to shoot through them using a machine gun.
Then I guess this dumb fucker's armor must have been D-Series or something. All I know is he died up real dead when I killed him, okay?
Uh-huh. I see you're also wearing a Pip-Boy and a vault suit.
Nice job, Eagle Eye. Of course I got a Pit-Boy and a vault suit. So what?
So where'd you get that vault suit? It says 22 on it.
Where the fuck you think? Vault 22. That's where I grew up.
You're lying. I've been to Vault 22. No one's lived there in 150 years.
Oh, you've been to Vault 22, huh? I may have been exaggerating a little. Truth is, I got the suit and the Pit-Boy off a dead prospector who came out from Zion. Guy was dead when I found him, okay? Had a ton of shit on him. That's how I know there's good loot in Zion, see?
Uh-huh. Do you have any other special skills or abilities?
Well, I grew up near Dayglow out west, so yeah. I grew a third nut that glows in the dark.
Yeah, huh. So what do you use your Pip-Boy for?
Sorry. The shit I do with it is so far over your head, be wasting my time to put it in words you could understand. Basically, it makes me badass. More badass, I mean. It's totally mind-blowing shit. It ain't just some bracelet. Know what I mean? Jed says it's got maps and shit like that. So that's how I'm gonna guide this caravan where it needs to go. Not that I didn't know all that already.
Uh-huh. Maybe you noticed I'm also wearing a Pip-Boy.
Huh? Of course I noticed. First thing I noticed about you. Me? I'm so used to wearing mine, it's just normal. Don't think you're someone special just because you got one.
Your Pip-Boy isn't working. The screen's locked up and the reboot button is broken.
Bullshit! Ain't nothing wrong with my Pip-Boy. I mean, Pip-Boy! Look, this is a sweet gig for me. Don't go fucking it up. What are you after anyways?
How much psycho you got stashed away? If you run out on the trail, the withdrawal isn't pleasant.
God damn it! I didn't say nothing about using psycho. But, just talking hypno-theoretically here. Got any suggestions?
Yeah, I'd say leave now before the withdrawal hits you out on the trail. No psycho for miles.
Fine. You win, asshole. Enjoy leading the expedition into a fucking ambush. Hope you all die.
How'd that asshole know I use psycho? Ricky believed he had spun a great story about being a hero of the wasteland, only for someone who was exactly like the person Ricky described himself as to show up and ruin everything. Little did he know, the last thing he said to Blazer would haunt him forever. Maybe it was because he was flying high on psycho. Maybe Ricky just lost his mind when he came face to face with the badass he claimed to be. Maybe he walked through some kind of rift in space and time when he ran out of the Northern Passage. But Ricky suddenly found himself in a new Mojave many years later, one he didn't recognize. Nobody in this Mojave knew the name of Blazer, the heroic courier who allied with the new California Republic and helped them prevent an event known as the Fall. This version of the Mojave was not prepared.